everyone. So in this video we will be discussing about one team Liverpool and one name Arne Slot. So in this video we are going to discuss and deeper dive into tactical analysis of Arne Slot. We all know Arne Slot has been appointed as Liverpool manager since 2024 July or June, and we have been ensuring a lot of fortune as a Liverpool fan under his reign, and we are closer to winning our second Premier League title since 30 years. So the thing is that we have been riding a lot of success over the past like 1 year, but we need a clear and deeper picture whether Arne Slot is relying on luck or whether he is a true tactical genius or tactical mastermind. So in this video we will try to analyze whether Arne Slot relies really on luck or whether he is a tactical mastermind or a genius. So let's get deeper into it. So in the first part we will be discussing about the genius aspect of Arne Slot as a coach. So as compared to Klopp's team, what Arne Slot has brought into Liverpool is a control system. So as we all know, Klopp has a chaos system which relies on too much on intense pressing, which relies on the high intensity from each and every player of the squad. On the other hand, while compared to Arne Slot's system, it brings more of a kind of stability and less chaos into the system. It's a mix of Klopp's system and a little bit of more stability and more possession. And it is clearly visible in the stats. So in the stats, if we check the stats XG against our team, so this year XG against Liverpool is around 21. So when compared to last year, it was around 36. There is a huge decline of 50 XG against Liverpool this season. This is also clearly evident in the goal conceded this year as well. So in this year, Liverpool conceded only 27 goals compared to the 41 goals compared to last year. So this is a massive gap which has boosted Liverpool performance overall through the season. And the second tactical genius aspect of Arne Slot I would like to discuss in this part is the overall player development. See, compared to last season, the midfield has been amazing, especially Gravenberch, McAllister and Szoboszlai trio. The last season towards the end, Szoboszlai has been not impressive for Liverpool and Gravenberch has not up to the mark for us in the last season. But this season, we can really see that Gravenberch has been a pivotal figure in the success across the season, across the entire competitions. And McAllister and Szoboszlai has also really improved under the Slot system. That's the second thing. And the third thing is the in-game management of Arne Slot, and the playing style has been really impressive because under Klopp's system, most of the time the open play starts from the long ball from Alisson, which is quite a kind of style that works for Klopp. But when it comes to Arne Slot, he's kind of more reliant on the short passes and build-up play from the back, which is kind of really impressive and which also kind of create an artificial counter-attack which helps to gain Liverpool to score counter goals. So in that aspect, also the playing style, Arne Slot has been able to improve the team to the next level. So the three aspects I love Arne Slot as a tactical genius is the first thing is a stability part of the entire Liverpool play. Overall player development has been really impressive under Arne Slot. And the third aspect is the playing style, especially the build-up play from the back. So in this part, we will be discussing about the luck aspect of the Arne Slot. In that as well, we will be discussing about one particular topic, which is the first season as manager. So if we check the Premier League history over the recent years, if we check managers like Antonio Conte, Tuchel, Ten Hag, all these managers has been really successful in their first season. But moving on to the second season or the upcoming seasons, they really struggle. Because in Premier League, the success rate for managers in the first year is too high. In the second season, they will start to get exposed because a lot of money has been spent on analytics and data analysis in order to find the weak spots in the current or new manager. So in order to survive that kind of an analysis, it's so hard. I only know one manager that has survived all these kind of analysis and loophole, that's Pep Guardiola. He has been so impressive and has been able to survive over all these kinds of big sports over like 9 years or 10 years. All the other managers, including Klopp, has struggled. Even he has been exploited or exposed by other managers, other teams. So that's a real concern for me for Klopp moving to second season. First season has been quite impressive, but the second season, I don't know what might happen for Klopp as a coach or a manager. So, as a second luck factor of Arne Slot, we will be discussing about Pep's decline. So, as we all know, Manchester City under Pep Guardiola, if they are on fire, it's a completely unbeatable and unstoppable team. Since his arrival from 2015, only 2 seasons were underwhelming under Pep Guardiola. Which is the first season is 2015-16 season, the initial season under Pep Guardiola, and the second season is obviously the current season, 2024-25 season. And my honest take is that if Pep Guardiola didn't arrive in England, or if he was not competing in England, Liverpool might have more PL trophies under Jürgen Klopp belt. That's a true fact. Because if Manchester City is on top-notch form, it's so hard to compete against them. I still believe that our 18-19 team, 17-18 team performance were too high, and we were competing against one of the best team ever played football. The Manchester City era from 2018 or 2017-18 to 2024 is clearly unbeatable. So in order to compete against that, Klopp has done really amazing job. But Arne Slot has been lucky because this season has been underwhelming. The first season for Arne Slot has not been that much of hectic competition with Pep Guardiola. But I don't believe that that's going to be the case for next season. Pep Guardiola will rejuvenate this Manchester City team most probably. So for that, I don't think this performance would be good enough. We also need to bring more innovation and rejuvenate our team for the next season. Then only I believe that we can compete against the top-notch Manchester City team. So that's why I'm mentioning Pep's decline played a really vital factor as a success factor for Arne Slot. So let's discuss the other reason. So in this, we will be discussing about, we can say that this is not Arne Slot Liverpool team. It's actually Klopp's Liverpool team. So 70% of the credit of this particular team's success actually goes to Jürgen Klopp, because from 2023-24 season to 24-25 season, there has been no transfer happened. So it's actually Klopp's team, Klopp's player, and if you observe, as I already mentioned, Slot brought Klopp's system. He kept Klopp's system and he brought his own elements into it. So actually, our management played a really vital role in the seamless transition from the Klopp era to Slot era. So that has played a pivotal role in order to continue the success from 2023 season to this season. And to be honest, 23-24 season also has been really good for us. We missed trophies for minor margins. So from that to this, it's not a big difference or a huge leap. So from that perspective, I believe that a lot of credit for Arne Slot's success actually deserved to Jürgen Klopp. So I think that can be a major factor for Arne Slot. So now we'll be discussing about the recent performance of Liverpool. So as we observe, we have been under a terrific form in the initial part, but now we are seeing a dip in Liverpool team performance, especially our performance against PSG, Newcastle, and the last week Fulham performance. As we can see that there has been a clear fatigue and kind of low intensity performance from our players. Even Van Dijk against Fulham has been an underwhelming performance. So all these factors help me to notice one thing: the in-game management of Arne Slot has not been quite impressive over the last few weeks as compared to the initial weeks. And one more aspect I would like to mention here is the underutilization of our bench players, especially Chiesa, Elliott, Connor Bradley. Even though we don't have a great bench strength, but we are not using our existing bench strength. Even Chiesa, when he was given the opportunity, he was performing not to a great mark, but still he's performing okayish. So it's time that we should give performance, or we should be rotating our players, but that's not happening. And even the substitutions, it's been pushing towards the end of the 90 minutes. So all these kinds of things, what I have been observing, and the recent performance were not up to the mark compared to the initial stage. So this has been really a concern for me. And one more thing, as I already mentioned, this is Klopp's team. How Arne Slot is going to approach this transfer season this summer is really crucial, because I don't think with this bench strength we cannot compete for the title next season or all the competition. For that we need more bench strength, more players, and as we all know, our players are getting old. We need a replacement. So that aspect should be also in the consideration for Arne Slot. So these are the factors that I felt that Arne Slot is really lucky this season and this year. So what I would like to point out is that in order to get a complete picture, it's not about first season. Yes, obviously first season has been terrific for us. Arne Slot playing style, transition from Klopp to Arne Slot system, amazing. Players' performance, amazing. Everything has been good. But in order to get a complete picture, we need to wait for the second season. It's not going to end here, because in the second season, as I already mentioned, we are going to get exposed. So what I'm curious is about how Arne Slot is going to overcome all these kinds of troubles, interventions, and successfully ride our team. So I hope that he will be able to manage our team next season really well and successfully ride our team to again a good Premier League title at the end of next season. And I hope I will be able to post a video where I will be celebrating the next season title at this time. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So let's wait and see for our next video. Thank you.